Hi, good afternoon. This is Courtney, therapist at Lifescape Counseling Services in Fort Myers, Florida. One thing that Charity, the agency owner, and I really were talking about this week was the amount of school threats and school violence not only happening in our local county, Lee County, Florida, but nationwide. We wanted to offer a few tips. We've got 5 tips for you to consider as a parent and as family when talking about issues that are really happening, real life things, things that we can't always protect our children from. So, number one, the tip would be to have that conversation. Let it happen naturally. So, maybe when you're planning your next going out to eat to dinner, or you're taking a walk, exercising together, playing a family game, something that you would normally do as a family, where you can have an open conversation with a less amount of interruptions and to really be able to observe what your child or student is experiencing when you talk. The fourth tip that we can share with parents and students is really encourage them that if the student is seeing something or hearing something, either in school, in class, outside the classroom, on social media, that they feel in their gut is just not correct, not right, and it may be a threat either to them or to somebody else, if they are really thinking in their instinct that, I don't think this is going to be the best outcome, or really having that sense of fear from something, please report it. Please find a way either to contact somebody, a trusted adult at the school, whether it's a coach, a driving instructor, the resource officer, the principal, whoever, to find that trusted adult and to make that report, to give the information that you have. And certainly, if the student really just doesn't feel comfortable doing that, allow them to figure out ways anonymously to report this information. Have another school counselor give that information to the resource officer. Tell another trusted adult, maybe a family member. The point is, if you have that information, making sure that your student feels empowered and is safe enough in a way to share. And of course, the students who have done that in the past, who have notified authorities when it was necessary, definitely did an amazing job, and we appreciate that so much. And lastly, the fifth tip as a parent or caretaker would be to identify a trusted adult that you have in your circle, whether it's a carpool person or other family members with students in the same school, other soccer moms, other basketball moms, other parents who are in the same boat, asking the similar questions, maybe having a safety plan for when that student gets home from school. If one person has questions, I'm sure there are also other parents that have those same questions. So maybe developing, if your school doesn't already have one, a parent Facebook group. Really being able to develop a support network for parents is also crucial, especially when we are kind of a little bit hypervigilant when it comes to school violence. So I hope that at least one of these tips you found helpful. And Lifescape is always open for if you have any other questions, if you would like to sit down one-on-one or as a family to talk about these issues. We are more than welcome to have you here. We have the National Crisis Line. We have 211. If there is something that you need to express and talk about, there are so many resources available. Contact your school counselor. They are incredible, incredible people. And I really hope you have an amazing rest of the week, incredible rest of the month, and happy Valentine's Day.